Good afternoon. It is Sunday the 3rd of March 2024. Right now I'm showing you a magnolia tree which is on the brink of blooming. 3rd of March. Nature has gone crazy and is at least 2 months early. And look at there. More proof of spring arriving. Today it's predominantly sunny, a couple of clouds but not too many. 14 degrees Celsius, would you believe? 3rd of March. And even the willows are showing some leaves again. Seeing that makes me ever so happy. And while I'm here, I might as well show you a quick glimpse of the levee chapel and the floodplains. Can see some ship traffic there, even on Sundays. People walking, probably too small for you to see, but with the naked eye that's not a problem. Something peculiar. It hasn't rained for days, and yet the floodplains are slowly flooding again. Proof of the fact that it did rain in Germany. Just look at that. We'll see in the coming days if this is just the beginning of some new flooding. And more trees blooming. Look at that. A couple of farmhouses. The view from the levee is absolutely to die for. You're looking now at the Levee Emergency magazine. You are now looking at a shed that was used for emergency purposes when the water got high. Sandbags were kept in there. Not anymore. It's now just in use for art purposes. No exposition today. More trees starting to bloom. A look at the farmhouses. This is promising to be another very enjoyable stroll. Now I'm showing you what's left over from a flooding way back in the past. The levee broke through and a pond emerged where now the willows are growing. These ponds make sure that there is an abundance of wildlife with a huge variety in species. More signs of spring. Even the undergrowth is now going to blossom. I'll walk slowly to make it possible for you to see some detail. There's another early ambassador of spring. Isn't this glorious? Another one. It's cute, isn't it? In the background you see the levee, the south winter levee of the river Waal. What's not to like? Standing in front of a farm of friends of mine, the family Hutjens in Winssen. And this is what you wear when you go into the garden. And this is what you can get out of your garden if you look after it. Springtime. Happy days. Look at the back of the garden. Daffodils. Various species. I'm now slowly making my way into the murderer's wood. Nothing to remind you of a murder here. White on one side and red on the other. Look at that. The birds forgot to eat those. This small stretch of woodland has a story to tell. It was home to the last murder in the province of Gelderland that was sentenced by capital punishment. We are talking 1870s here. So, a forest with a history. I haven't seen this one bloom yet. Forsythia. Bright yellow. A happy color. And something tells me that the occupants of the house behind here do own either an open fire or a log fire, and they plan to really burn a lot of wood. The snowdrops are also still blooming. Very good. I'm in front of a farmhouse, sitting off the Biezenwaard in Winssen, and I'm continuing my spring tour. Blooming crocuses, more forsythia, the happy yellowy one, and of course the daffodils. A couple of snowdrops, hyacinth. This is a proper spring garden, and it's early spring, and I'm standing right in front of another tree that's about to burst into flowers. And has done so already with the odd occasion. What's not to like? And if you thought that clogs were meant to be carried on your feet, think again.